Yep.
It'd be a great ending to the anime season if anyone, because he did all this hard work, and if it pays off, it's a good
That's what I want
season.
to see. That's what I want to see. But that means Eni has to win 6 games.
Yep.
Ada only has to win 3.
Now, Eni did, I believe, what was it? The last 2 games that Eni lost versus Ada were actually oddly close.
I want to say I agree with you there. Yeah, can't make mistakes like that though right now.
No, unfortunately not. They were oddly close games though. You know, they weren't down the last hit really, but they were shocking to us to say the least. To the point where we thought that we were gonna be seeing a game 5.
Well, what we need from Eni is to, like I said,
It's game 10.
Is a game 10. I mean, that's the truly difficult thing to swallow about losers bracket is, you know, it's there so to weed out flukes, but it also means, boy, you have to earn it when you get back.
For sure. Chat's correcting me saying the first 3 games were close. Game 4 he got schmacked. So
I see.
Quick question,
Sure.
by the way, guys. So, you said Ataraxia like plays in tournaments, or he's like ranked in Mississippi
He's
or
number
something?
1 in the state of Mississippi. Yeah.
Yep.
That is crazy.
And
So
I
is
think
he part of J2G, like the server itself? Like, does he play a lot here, or is he just, you know?
Nah, he's just some
Yes,
guy I
once
met
in a
at
while,
school.
but he's
Oh,
usually just
cool.
a really good. He puts a lot of his time more into genuine. I don't want to call ours not genuine, but they're not really the accredited tournaments really.
I know.
So,
Yep.
so that's really where his focus tends to be. He came for the invitational for us and is really showing up.
Yep, he's got a few PR wins as well. I think he's been ranked number 1 in Mississippi since Smash 4.
Wow.
So, where he also played Game & Watch for the record.
I was about to ask. I'm like, did he play Game & Watch again?
What's really funny is he actually played Game & Watch in Palu in Smash 4. He like a co-main, and then Ultimate came out and he dropped Palu to solo main Game & Watch. This was back when it first started too. Once again, before all the Game & Watch hype, before people realized that Palu was like probably top 15. So.
Does he still play Palu in this game?
No, I mean I'm sure he has a Palu if he decided to go, but it's not like a main of his or anything.
Okay.
That being said, though,
nice.
day 1 that Byleth came out, I went to our local and played against him, and his Byleth looked like he mained Byleth. Like the dude's just so good at this game.
He just adapts so quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
To every character.
He's just so just so prominent, so prevalent in his ability.
Meanwhile, man, Eni still trying to catch up, but he's holding his own. They're on the same stock, which is a good situation. You know, that's not losing is all that Eni wants.
Yep, and being on the same stock with Ada, that is a great accomplishment. Ooh, reading the DI there.
Ready.
He sure did. That's one thing we're gonna have to see is Eni trying to since Ada's so good with that bucket and just getting it out right in time. Probably just try to see Eni try to condition him into using it for a punish, but even then, it'll be kind of tough to close that spacing. And the flare blitz!
Whoa, I cannot believe that Ada got hit by that flare blitz.
The flate blitz coming off ledge. That was a joke from our...
the flare blitz of hate or the flare blitz of fate? That's my question.
That's a joke from our blitz. Did you know Jack that we played earlier with these invitational boys. So go check out that VOD if you haven't already. No way!
Ada SD!
Dude, Eni, I can't believe, you know? This will definitely be a great anime.
The Ada SD leading into Eni getting the 2 stock in game 1. I'm not so sure that Ada is going to be too phased by that. He knows he's got the wiggle room.
Ada has a great attitude too.
Yeah.
In general, he does not get tilted by this game.
I've never seen someone so good at Smash and also so humble in their ability.
Honestly, I think that's just what makes a great player too. It's just like, you know, you have that right mindset, you're good. Like, those are 2 valuable things in my opinion.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to say that during our interview, it's up on our channel with Ataraxia. He mentioned having a tough time with getting tilted and getting mad, and then he just one day made the strong decision that if I'm not having fun, I'm not gonna play.
Yep.
And
That was yep.
that's what's going on.
Yep. And I think he used to say that he used to be kind of like a toxic person when it came
Yeah,
to
really,
Smash.
yeah, exactly.
You guys should go check out Smashcast episode 2 with Ada, but also check out Smashcast episode 1 with Kirk. But also exclamation point Kirk in chat. Check out his newest video.
Yes,
Anyway. But anyway, back here, even percents basically. And there's Eni going through that Nair. We were talking about this earlier, and I think he got that idea from listening to commentary from his sets last night. Using Ivy Nair to get through Game & Watch Yair. So, ooh, that X smash looked like it went from hit from behind almost.
Ataraxia trying to keep him hit stun long until the grab doesn't work, and he is DI to the left.
Yep. So once again, Eni really good at those tether cancels, baiting out options.
This is a genuinely great set of play from Eni. I've never.
Oh,
God,
Oh, he's performing so well.
He really wants this, man.
Eni has been the SDI representative and the Just You Guys representative from day one. I mean, this is a guy who's always been so supportive of us and been on the channel and in the Discord and in every single tournament. Eni wants nothing more than to be the winner of the first SDI Invitational.
yeah. I would, there's a special place in my heart for having someone with the J2G tag take it. So, part of me hopes for it, but
Yeah,
I want
the
him
other
to
part
earn
of
it.
you is willing to offer the role to Ataraxia. If he wins.
Yeah, if Eni loses here, Eni loses his tag, Ada gets it. As long as Ada's cool with not getting paid.
Oh,
All right.
that is set up so
Eni,
well.
yeah, Ada had the stage control through that entire last stock after the death, of course. Eni struggling to get a significant percent on him, even with Zard, and I think we're seeing one of the mistakes that we saw Eni do yesterday, coming back up. Sticking with Zard, even though he very clearly seems to be at almost an inherent disadvantage whenever he's playing Zard here against this Game & Watch.
The Ivy almost feels like a winning matchup. I mean, Ivy is constantly keeping him spaced out, constantly, naring through up air, being ready to deal more damage and kill earlier.
Yep.
His Charizard's too slow to do it.
Yep. And the biggest thing is you're not filling up Game & Watch's oil panic with Ivy. Obviously, you are getting reflected, but an F smash there actually would have taken that stock. And he's getting a little impatient there. Ada getting the grab. Going back to the Charizard, like we talked about earlier, and I almost think that the Charizard switch-in just could mean death for Eni. In a lot of ways if he's not careful. Falling Nair.
Down with Nair. Down smash.
Not getting the bury there.
Ada
Carry
seems
on
to
the...
be moving a little bit recklessly, though. Oh my god!
Getting that
Let's
dad.
just parry Flare Blitz.
Getting that down B dad off stage
Wow.
to Turtle. No, I was waiting for that up B out of shield. I was just waiting for him to use that Nair on.
He really loved that move.
Nair on shield. There's even stocks now. And he's wanting to be careful using that side B off, side B in air after what happened last time during our, during the crew battle.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. But unfortunately, he's put it in his muscle memory. It's so deep in his repertoire now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to. He's definitely using it a lot less. That's the first time I can recall seeing it throughout this entire tourney. He probably has done it a few more times. This is the first time it's just stuck out to me. Any at the percent differential here, or disadvantage? Ada just doing a great job.
Because of the differential.
Exactly. Just doing a great job switching between shield and bucket to avoid these razor leafs. And the more he shields
one
it,
opportunity.
yep. The more he shields it, the more he conditions Eni to use it instead of you know, if he bucketed it every single time and reflected it, Eni would absolutely use it a lot less. But I think he's using this situation. Switching to Zard. I was genuinely expecting to see the Flare Blitz
Good
there as
space.
a last-ditch effort. Oh, yep.
That's
it.
it.
There's
Wow, right in the Charizard's open mouth.
Yeah.
That Game & Watch dentistry.
Pokemon trainer was so sad to yell at Charizard.
Oh, I can't hear the game audio. That's so sad.
that happened right when he got stuck in the ground.
Taking a look at the stage decision now, and I'm trying to rationalize they're going to Smashville. You know, is this really... Whose is this? I think it's pretty neutral.
Yeah, I feel like
I think Game & Watch just have more off-the-top options that might be helped by that middle platform, but it's also a safe haven for, you know, easy return to ground for PT.
yeah. I think on paper this is PT's stage. But it is really tough to tell because Game & Watch really does get so much off of that middle platform there. So many opportunities coming off of it. But so does PT, so Aerial from ledge there, just keeping him in his place. Eni, I think, doing a really good job of just not trying to chase Game & Watch off stage. Just such a dangerous thing to do. You're just asking for a tech situation.
There you go. A little bit of grab, pummel, up air. He doesn't seem to ever get the up air out of that. I think Eni's gotten a lot better at avoiding it. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yep. See Eni using that Nair though. He's absolutely doing that now explicitly to avoid that, to go through it and trade with it.
No,
Oh, sharking is so
baby.
cool.
That is so sick. Wow.
Oh man.
Sharking is so cool, Joshua.
I hate sharking. That shouldn't be an option. That should not have been an option. Alright, so just back to even though.
Intelligent does a man have to be Ataraxia? He really
I'm trying to figure out why he switched to Zard after he already grabbed it. Didn't he already grab ledge with the tether?
I'm not.
I looked
Maybe.
away just to update Smash GG for a second, and I thought he grabbed ledge, but maybe he didn't. It's possible he canceled it out of habit or something. Oh! And Ada doing the Mari stand, but doing it the wrong way. He did the Mari. And just ate that F smash, dying at like 70% almost. Just over 70.
Out with the Nair though. Oh. Zard actually might be a pretty good choice here. Just because
Just to get all that extra
is the extra
percent.
hit. That's
Yep,
literally
exactly.
all you want. You're not trying.
Oh,
No!
he almost got
It
proshed.
happened again.
He almost got proshed.
Oh
my God.
For those of you who don't know, we had a crew battle, and it was Prosh versus Eni, and it was looking like it was absolutely going to be taken by Eni. Prosh charged an up smash, Squirtle side beat from above, basically about platform height, but off stage, and Ganondorf F smash, or up smash, knocked Squirtle's withdrawal off into the blast zone, and Squirtle kind of gets ping pong balled. It's not really free fall, but he can't really do too much out of it, and he just died. And we almost saw that happen
right there.
here. So Eni absolutely having the better position here. Yes, Trey. Sorry.
Just how disheartening is it to realize that, let's say Eni takes this, yeah, he has to win 4 more times. Jesus Christ. If he wins this game, he has to do it again and again and again and again. I mean, I know we all know how grand finals work, but I just think it bears repeating. Like, this is a terrible situation to be in.
Oh yeah, it's not a test of skill, it's a test of endurance. Obviously you have the skill. Oh man,
That
the
is
PT
amazing.
dad. Obviously you have the skill if you can make it here. At least at the very least, you know, you have the capabilities. That's good. Ah, that was a.
Oh,
Oh!
no!
I thought that was a drop confirm, but Eni ended up converting it back. But yeah, obviously you have the skill to be heavily considered here. However, it's a test of endurance to make it to make it through the reset. In all honesty.
In game 4, 2 for Eni, 1 for Ataraxia.
And can we just talk about just the you know, even if Eni does end up dropping this set from this game forth, just the fact that I don't know if I've ever seen anyone positive against Ada in bracket, aside from like #1 in Tennessee. Right? There's this one kid who's like, I think he's like #2 in Tennessee, #3 in Mississippi. He's really, really good, and he's the only person I've ever seen like genuinely give Ada a run for his money. And now here we have Eni positive against him in grand finals.
You gotta think too, in a way, Eni's used to losing. I know that sounds crazy, but like Eni's up against people his level with some frequency. I think this is a shock to Ada.
Oh yeah, this is Eni's often in a always a bridesmaid, never the bride situation. He's always top 8ing, but can't, or sometimes even second place, but very infrequently managed to actually eke out the victory. However, he's in a.
Which means in this
Yeah.
metaphor, Ataraxia is wearing a very beautiful white dress, and Eni wants it so bad. I
He
wonder.
wants to catch the bouquet.
Oh man, bouquet's coming his way right now, in the form of a bracket reset if he can do it. But it's not looking so beautiful right now. It's not horrible either. But Ataraxia is a full stock ahead, and you know, has the advantage of this game right now. Ataraxia cannot connect with those follow-ups off stage, and he's too good mixing up with those ledge cancels.
That
Oh,
armor on the
wow.
up B. Is that armor or is that just an insane disjoint? I'm pretty sure it's armor. But did he use the fire to halt his momentum?
Yeah.
That was smart. Alright, just now closing out that first stock, and he's got a good ways to go in this game. And he does not want a game 5. He does not want to be in that
definitely
position.
does not.
He wants to close it out right now at this very moment. You also notice Ada's catching on to, or has been, not just recently, catching on to Eni's Nair through the air. And he's been delaying the second hit to bait out the Nair. You're delaying the second hitbox. Okay, turtle catch in there. That would have been a good time for one of his famous tether cancels. Up he had a shield, of course. Getting the dad. Yeah, chat's pointing out something right now. I'm not sure why Eni let Ada take him to FD. I was actually wondering that myself. Ada being patient there and waiting out, knowing that the tether cancel was on its way. It's the first time I've seen someone really call Eni out on that. And Eni's got to make some big moves here to take this game home.
Oh, there's one
Flare
there.
blitz. Squirtle. Yeah, I was about to say, I guess technically any Pokemon would have died to almost anything that Game & Watch had at that point. Going to Squirtle to just try to get percent may have been the move he was going for there, but
Game 5.
minimize his
This
hitbox.
is the tournament match for Eni. I
Potentially.
mean, this is it. All any needs to win this, or it's over. Ada has wiggle room.
Yep.
He doesn't want to use it, but he has it.
Kirk, what's going through your head right now?
Man, like, this is awesome. This is awesome to see. Like, and he's holding ground. Just cool to see that he's holding himself against the #1 player in some state. So it's like,
In some state, yeah, Mississippi sure is just some.
well, yeah,
state.
yeah. I just want to say in general. It's
Yeah,
just
no.
in a like a state, someone that's ranked in the state that's #1. It's like really cool to see. And then this is the guy that beat me, so I'm just like, you know, even though I should be, most people are mad at the people that beat them, I'm kind of rooting for him because it's like, you know, he's not in Mississippi, he doesn't have that rank, but he's good.
Yeah, and at the same time, you also want the person who beat you to take the tournament, so you can say you only lost to the person who won.
I guess.
I only lost to the
Yeah.
person who beat #1 in Mississippi. So
Yeah.
The other thing too to keep in mind is that they're also representative of other archetypes. I mean, Eni he's a Wi-Fi player. He is an online player. Ataraxia is more of a traditional competitive player.
Yeah.
I know we're playing on Eni's stage then if we go there, but the fact is that Eni is showing that, you know, people dismiss Wi-Fi players perhaps too early.
yeah, and you know, there's obviously the acknowledgement that Wi-Fi is a different game than than just local play. But you know, it's but Wi-Fi I don't think is inherently worthy of being dismissed.
No, but it gets dismissed a lot, and Wi-Fi players by extension, and Eni, I think for good reason, is showing that's not always the case.
Yeah,
You know, we had Nova go over Samsora. We've talked about that a bunch, and that's another example.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes depending on the realm that you're in, you know, even very confident players can be taken out. Hopefully for Eni.
Yeah. And any definitely that's the sad part about that. I think that might be the first up B out of shield he's missed this set, which is nice. But it's just something that he misses a lot. And we talked about this yesterday. I wonder if it's worth it to Eni for all the up B out of shields that he misses and gets punished for. If it's worth it to keep going for that as often as he does. But maybe a reflection on that is why we've only seen him go for it a few times throughout this set.
That down smash missing by a millimeter.
Yeah.
It would have been horrible. I wouldn't have caught the berry box, but it would have absolutely sent him away a good distance.
And he's got to work hard to catch this up, and I wonder if the nerves of the situation could put a damper on that for him.
Yeah, Eni is also the opposite player of Ataraxia in the sense that Eni feeds off of, you know, emotion. Eni gets hype, Eni gets upset. Ada's kind of a one-note guy. I mean, you know, he's having a good time, but he's not exactly going to stand up and scream about it. Eni plays better when he's standing up screaming.
Yeah, I've seen Ada pop off more for his opponent than I've seen him pop off for himself. And he taking a second in Halo to just think about what he needs to do to get back here. Using that withdrawal, very smart there. He's very cautious to use it as a overhead recovery option, but using it there to get through the turtle. Finally closing out that first stock. Finally closing it out very early on in his third stock. That means that this is still possible if Eni plays smart and careful, but at 61%, this is getting less and less likely as time goes on.
Ada getting a little more percent piled on him. Now piling percent. He's only a few good hits away from closing this off at game 5 and not extending it potentially to the 10-game range. No matter the results, Eni has still been so impressive.
Oh, 100%. I don't think that could even be... I don't even think that could be contested. that what Eni's done here is has shocked a lot of people. 2-2 with Ataraxia in Grand Finals right now.
Man, this kid has always been good, but man.
Oof. Lots of questionable
Going for
calls
those.
all at once, but I think that was just a case of here's a whole bunch of buttons that have been pressed.
Ooh.
Eni has got to close this stock now and play as smart as he's ever played, or there's gonna be a repeat of just the last, a repeat of the last game.
Oh,
that fair.
Oh,
He's still
in.
alive. He's still in.
Oh my gosh.
Flare Blitz though. He's just getting up there and hold shield.
Yeah, he's so scared, and I mean, can you blame him?
Spot dodge on the fair.
No.
How smart is that?
Didn't get the armor. Did not get
Oof.
the armor on that. Oh, and Ada taking that 3-2 in an amazing close set here in Grand Finals, but preventing the reset and crowning himself as #1 in the Just Two Guys SD Invitational, with Eni trailing his coattails at #2, and then SVT Stefan right behind at #3, Kirk aka Jigsaw Flex in 4th place. 5th place is going to be tied for Acroraptor and Dev, and of course 7th place is going to be White Nova and Bowman.
Wow, Bowman plays.
Yeah, I know,
at
same
the same
rank
place
as
White
yeah.
Nova.
That's really funny.